Hello guys, welcome back. It's David here and time for another lesson. But before I do that, don't forget CEGdealers.com is our casino class academy where you too can learn to deal or become a dealer for Blackjack, Roulette, and Baccarat. But now we're here on dice, and today we are going to do pressing dynamics on the 5 and 9. We're going to start with some basic presses, and then we're going to move to power presses, leading to the high limits. That should be the next video. Will be the high limit plays on 5 and 9. But let's get started. So, for those of you lucky enough to have a $5 table where you live, here we are, $5 each on the 5 and 9. And I hope you already know $5 pays $7. So for every unit of $5 on the 5 and 9, you're going to get paid 7. So $10 will pay you 14, $15 will pay you 21, so forth and so on. All right, let's get to the pressing dynamics. And for now, we're just going to press one number. Okay, let's start with the 9. We know their sister numbers. So the 9, the first one, we have $7. Press will go to $10. Okay, from there, we're going to get $14. If we press this up one unit, it's going to go to $15. We're going to get $9 change. $9 change. Our next payoff is going to be $21. And here, interestingly, I see that most people from 15 will go to $25. I very rarely see people continuing to move up one unit or one nickel to 20. Not a lot of $20 games. In fact, in all my years, I've never experienced a $20 table. It's always 5, 10, 15, 25, and so forth. But here you go. Let's say, for example, you're that one person going on to $20. A $20 bet is 4 units of 5, pays 4 units of 7, is $28. And from there, if we press it up a unit, we're going to go to $25. It's quite literally that easy, but let's keep going. Okay, $25 is going to pay $35. If we press a unit or one $5 check, $30 on the bet on the 9 is like a $36 8. And we're going to get back to how we correlate the 5 and 9 with the 6 and 8. For those of you out there interested in being dealers later on or want a deeper understanding of how this game works, because I keep saying that this is one of the easiest games, and it gets easy by understanding the relationships or potential relationships that you can make between the numbers. Here we have a $6 cap on the 8. You see how these numbers look the same? We have 30 on the 9, $30 on 8, plus a $6 cap. They both pay the same amount, $42. So here we have a $30 9, it's going to pay $42. Now we can go to $35. $35 on the 9 is going to pay $49. Or if a player throws $50 or $1 to you, you're going to just give them $50, right? They throw you $1 and you can come out with 50, okay? Now, the other thing that you see a lot of those of you who at least follow this channel or work on strategies like double tap and triple X, a $15 9 pays $21, and if you go all the way up, instead of 35, you have 36. And what should it pay? It should pay $50.40, but of course there are no 40-cent pieces on a dice game, or for that matter, any change, so dealer can just pay $50. So here we have $36, $35, 14, and $50 exactly. What's strange is some dealers will not let you play the $36. You can play any odd unit on a place bet. What I always tell my students is the only bad bet on a craps table, we don't take a bad lay. Nobody wants a bad lay on the don'ts. That's the only bet that we correct, because we can't pay a bad lay. We can't even get close to the unit we need to pay. But place bets, if you want to bet $38 on the 9, why do I care? Who cares? Actually, this would be a correct bet in some other places, but anyways, okay. But here it is, $36, which you may see. That's the only reason I'm pointing this out. If you are a dealer, or you're a player for that matter, $36 9 pays exactly $50, and it's an easy pay. It's the easiest thing to cut out. It's 2 green checks and move on. But let's go back to our 35 for a second. 35, as we said, is going to pay $49, okay? And if we press it up one nickel, it's going to go to $40. I'm going to get all this stuff for change. Now, let's pause for a second, and you see how we have 8 nickels, 5, 8 nickels. Well, guess what? If we go ahead and match this bet on the 8 and add $1 for each of the nickels that's on the 9, we have the same bet. This is a $48 8 is the same as a $40 9, and now we know that there's an $8 cap on this bet. And what does it pay? $48 8 pays $56. It pays the bet plus the cap, $56. Or $40 9 pays $56. We have 8 nickels times 7 is $56. Okay? I'm only bringing this up because I want you guys to start having a deeper understanding of the game and the relationship with the numbers. Because once you get here, the rest of the game becomes just so easy. So here we are, we're at $56, and guess what now? If we press it up 1 unit, we're gonna go to $45, get $51 change. Now $45 on the 9, we have 5 nickels in play. So let's say we have $45 on the 8, and for those 9 nickels, we're gonna do dollars, 5, 4, $9, giving us $54 8 is the same thing as a $45 9, and that's going to pay us a grand total of $63. And if we want to go to $50, we're going to get all this change. Okay, so that's a quick look at a simple press going up, and that would work obviously for the 5 and 9, going up 1 unit to 50. And if we know 1 unit and what 1 unit pays all the way to 50, we know every single other bet there is, because everything is a derivative of that. Let's say, for example, $75, it's a 50 and a 25, right? If we have $35, or let's say we have $85, okay, which we're actually going to work up to those units in a minute. We have a 50, a 25, and a 10, okay? We've got a 70, a 35, and a 14, which, for those of you still listening, it's a 119. 119 is the correct answer. How's that? Which is like what? It's like 102 on the 8, which also pays 119. Okay, so let's look at that real quick before we move on. Okay, so $85 on the 9 is the same as this on the 8. This bet, $17 away from this bet, which is the cap on the 8. 102 plus 17, 119. I know. We're going to get there, guys. Before this is all over, we're going to have that personal relationship with place bets. It's going to be so easy. Okay, so let's go over some basic pressing dynamics. So there's the press, 5 to 50. Now let's go with a $5 table and do some power pressing and show what it looks like